Right, so I didn't think I was gonna shoot on video today, as I didn't shoot anything yesterday, and I didn't shoot a Swedish video the day before that. I don't know, things have just been quite hectic in a way. I just been a lot of working out, and a lot of other stuff just going on all the time. So yeah, and I don't really, I don't know, I haven't. I mean, yeah, I mean, I have had the time if I ever wanted to take the time to shoot this, but I haven't really. And first, yeah, sorry, I'm gonna do some sort of quick introduction. Hello, my name is Rasmus Hammarlund, and this is another lightning speech of sorts. And yeah, as you can see in the on the intro chart, there will only be one subject for this video, that I will shoot today, and that subject is I don't know, but I like to call it mindfulness working, because I was just out on a mindfulness walk. So this came from that I have heard this podcast by Paul and Valle that I know a bit. And he had his podcast called Öppet sinne, where he talked in one episode about the bus and all the things that going around us all the time, and how caught up we can get, or how caught up we are in that, myself included, I would say. It's all these social media channels going on all the time: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so on, so on, so on, and we are just almost mindlessly. Again, I'm guilty of this myself. We are scrolling through these feeds of information. Actually reminds me of this quote from the movie Zombieland, where one of the characters says, "You know what the best thing about Zombieland is? No more Facebook status." Yeah, like Dan, I don't know. Dan is getting ready for Friday night. Who cares? And I mean, this thing right here, it's just another part of the bus. So don't see it. Or, I mean, see it if you like it. So I was gonna head out, just for a walk. Because I wanted to, I don't know, clear my head or something. So I went out for a walk, and as one do, I guess most people do this. I do this all the time. I was about to put in my earphones into my ear, and I don't know, put on a podcast or some music or something. But I was like, no. What if I don't do that? And what if I just let my phone stay in the pocket for the whole walk? I mean, I had my hand on it, and I realized myself that I'm holding it as sort of a, what's the English word? Pacifier. Think the word is like a pacifier, or snuttefilt in Swedish. It was some sort of comfort, just have my hand on the phone. But I didn't pick it up, and I didn't put my earphones in, and I just started to walk, started to look around, started to think, went to my mind and started to think of my characters and my books that I've been talking about before in a previous episode of this thing. And started to think, okay, my characters, what do we do? And I was thinking mainly about his education, his studies, since that is a very important and major part of his character. And so why has he studied this subject, and in which order has he done it, and what has that had for effect on him? And yeah, I was like, okay, and how has that shaped his own character? And I started to walk and think and thought of my other characters as well a bit, but I would always come back to my main character. I don't know, because yeah, and I was at one point like, okay, could he have studied this in this way? And I was like, yeah, I can check this up now, but I can also wait until when I come home. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until I get home and then check it out. I haven't done it yet, but I will after this video is done. Yeah, that was a very interesting. And I started to think about his politics and his upbringings and what made him to the guy that he is, and came in a little bit on his on the relationships he has to other people, the other main characters in specific, and yeah, and it was really interesting, just walking around this. And I was like out for like 45 minutes, including a stop to the grocery store to pick up some more groceries, which I had to buy, or which I wanted to buy. But just this whole thing, I did this once before. I remember I was out having lunch on my own, which I used to do a lot when I was working, and at this place. And at that point, I didn't have. I think it was like I had my phone, but I didn't have my headphones with me for some reason, or I don't know. There was something that made me unable to listen to any music or anything. But so I had to sit there and think, and I started to think, and my mind just went, crazy, and I loved it. I thought it was great. Really, just sit there and think about all this stuff, and I think that's something we don't do so much anymore. We don't. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my nose. We don't take the time, and again, I'm guilty of this, to really stop and think. And I don't know, maybe it's something that I have learned as I have been trying to do these mindfulness exercises more and more. I'm trying to deal with my mind in ways. This really would be like 10 minutes of talking, really. Yeah, I can start to wrap this one up pretty soon. But yeah, so that is what I like to recommend. Turn off and start to think for yourself. And if you understand Swedish, do listen to Paul Lannevaj's podcast, Öppet sinne. I do, and I think it's great. And with that, I wish you a great weekend. Have fun.